Hey everyone, welcome back to the show. You know, Angelina, I've been thinking a lot lately about peace. Not just like a quiet afternoon, but that deep inner calm we all crave.
Oh, absolutely, John. It's a universal human desire, isn't it? And it's funny because I think most people imagine peace as this serene beach, or a spa day, or just the absence of stress. But I've come to realize it's a lot more profound than that.
Exactly. That's where I'm at. The idea that peace isn't something you find, like a lost item, but rather it's something you actually earn. It's a result of your actions, not a location you stumble upon.
Earned peace. I love that framing because it immediately flips the script on what we often perceive. We're bombarded with messages about finding your zen, unplugging, escaping the grind, and while those things have their place for temporary relief, they don't, in themselves, create lasting peace.
Right? It's like you can take a vacation and for a week you're relaxed, but then you come back and if nothing fundamental changed in how you approach your daily life, that peace vanishes pretty quickly. The stress, the anxiety, it all just rushes back in.
And that's because, I think, we confuse comfort with peace. Comfort is avoiding challenges, resting without effort, delaying what matters. It's that immediate gratification, that easy way out, and it feels good for a moment, but it's a very shallow kind of good.
It's like hitting snooze 5 times. It feels good in the moment, but then you're rushing, you're late, and the whole morning is chaotic. The peace of those extra minutes in bed completely evaporates, replaced by frantic energy and regret.
That's a perfect analogy, John, because that temporary comfort actually creates more stress down the line. It's an illusion of peace. The real, deep peace, the kind that settles in your bones, comes from a completely different place.
And that place, in my experience, is discipline. It's knowing you gave your best. It's the quiet satisfaction of staying consistent, following through on your goals, and genuinely using your time wisely. That's when your mind just calms down.
Oh, I can resonate with that so much. There's nothing quite like the feeling of getting to the end of a day or a week and knowing you tackled what you needed to. You faced it head on. There's no lingering should have or could have haunting you.
Absolutely. It's that absence of guilt. That's a huge component of earned peace, I think. When you've been disciplined, you can truly rest. You can genuinely enjoy your downtime because you haven't left a stack of unresolved issues or ignored responsibilities piling up.
It's a different quality of rest, isn't it? Like, you're not just escaping, you're recovering. There's a fundamental difference. One feels like you're running from something, the other feels like you've completed a cycle and are ready to recharge.
Yeah, it's not passive, it's active rest. You've earned the right to step back. And I've noticed that people who are truly disciplined, they don't just work hard, they also rest hard. They enjoy their breaks fully because their minds are clear. There's no mental clutter whispering about neglected tasks.
That clarity is priceless. You know, I used to think of discipline as this rigid, almost punitive thing, like I have to force myself to do things I don't want to do. But I've started to see it as an act of self-respect. It's respecting my future self, respecting my goals, respecting my time.
That's a brilliant way to put it, Angelina, self-respect. Because when you choose effort over excuses, when you face responsibilities early, you're essentially saying, my well-being, my peace of mind, is important enough to me to do the hard thing now.
Right, and it's not about being a workaholic either. It's about being intentional. It's about knowing what truly matters and dedicating your energy to that. So you're not just busy for the sake of being busy, you're productive with a purpose.
That purpose is key. When your actions align with your values and your goals, the effort feels less like a chore and more like building something. And there's a deep sense of peace that comes from that alignment, don't you think?
Absolutely. It's like a quiet confidence. You know you're making progress, even if it's small steps. That consistency builds momentum, and with momentum comes this incredible sense of control, not over external circumstances, but over your own life and how you navigate it.
So let's talk about those small steps. Because sometimes people hear discipline and consistency and they think it means having to overhaul their entire life overnight, which can be overwhelming.
Oh, for sure. It's not about being perfect from day one. It's about starting small. Maybe it's just making your bed every morning, or responding to that one important email first thing, instead of letting it sit. It's about building those tiny wins that compound.
Yeah, and that's where the earning part really comes in. Each time you make that conscious choice to do the thing that leads to peace, rather than the thing that offers temporary comfort, You're depositing into your peace account, so to speak.
A peace account. I love that. And those deposits accumulate, right? So eventually it becomes less about a struggle to be disciplined and more about a natural way of being. The habits become ingrained and the peace just flows.
It does. It's like when you start exercising regularly. The first few times, it's a huge mental and physical push. But after a while, your body and mind actually start craving it. And the feeling after the workout is what you're really chasing. That clarity, that energy.
Totally, and that's the peace we're talking about. The peace that comes from exertion, from pushing through, from accomplishing something that matters. It's a very active, vibrant kind of peace, not a static one.
It's the peace of knowing you're showing up for yourself. You're not letting yourself down. And honestly, that self-trust, that integrity with yourself, is probably the deepest foundation for true inner peace.
I think so too, because if you constantly make excuses or delay what you know you should do, a part of you is always nagging, always doubting. That internal conflict is the opposite of peace.
That's it. That little voice of self-recrimination. It's like background noise that's always on, draining your energy, preventing you from truly relaxing. But when you handle what needs to be done, that voice goes quiet.
It goes quiet and it's replaced by a sense of satisfaction, a deep exhale. It's a very different energy. It's productive, fulfilling, and sustainable.
So for anyone listening who feels like they're constantly chasing peace, constantly looking for that next escape or distraction, what's one practical piece of advice you'd give them to start earning it?
I'd say pick one thing, just one small responsibility or goal that you've been putting off, and make a commitment to tackle it first thing tomorrow. Don't overthink it, just do it. See how you feel when it's done. Pay attention to that feeling.
I love that. Just one thing. That's totally achievable. For me, it would be to block out 30 minutes at the start of my day for focused work, before checking emails or social media. That little win sets the tone for everything else.
Exactly. And it's amazing how those small acts of discipline, that consistent follow-through, completely transform your mental landscape. Peace stops being this elusive butterfly you're trying to catch, and instead it becomes the ground you stand on.
It really does. You don't have to chase it, it comes to you. Because you've created the conditions for it to flourish. It's a natural result of conscious, purposeful effort.
So work hard, stay focused, be honest with your effort. Those aren't just work maxims, they're blueprints for a tranquil mind. Because truly, the deepest peace comes not from doing less, but from knowing you did what truly mattered.
Couldn't agree more, Angelina. What a powerful conversation. Thank you for sharing your insights today.
My pleasure, John. It's always a joy diving into these topics with you. And to all our listeners, remember, your peace is waiting to be earned. Go out there and claim it.
Until next time, keep earning that peace. We'll catch you in the next episode.